And welcome back. I am your host, Keyblade Carry 2010. We are continuing on with Final Fantasy 15, episode Ardyn, part 3 of episode Ardyn. So yeah, we're gonna do this ending, and then I'm gonna probably wait until tomorrow to do the good versus bad ending type deal. So we're gonna get one ending and then go from there. So, and I'll record the bad ending tomorrow. So I have to do the king's fight again, and I have to do this armored fight again. Yay!
What I did to you was unforgivable. But I did it for the future of our kingdom, of our people.
A small sacrifice for the good of society. How noble.
Our line has done everything in our power to protect our people, just as the gods bade. I was merely fulfilling my calling.
And here I thought I was the Blessed One, but it was you all along.
I dare not ask your forgiveness. But I do ask your understanding.
What? You took everything from me. Everything. And you ask my understanding?
I pray your soul find repose, brother.
I shall not let thee become a slayer of kings.
Why? Why do the gods deny me my revenge?
Because thou hast been chosen to serve a different purpose. To spread darkness throughout the world is thy true calling.
Darkness?
Soon, the true king will be born unto Lucis. He shall lead the people as their beacon of hope, and drive away the darkness. In turn, thou shalt be his sacrifice, the limitless shadow that ushers in the light.
Why must I continue to suffer? Have I not already sacrificed enough?
The true king awakens, summoning the power of his forebears. He shall, at last, relieve thee of thy suffering. Then, the line of Lucis shall come to an end, and the revenge thou seekest shall finally be found. So it is ordained, and so shall it be.
You say, I am not the savior of man, but his sacrificial lamb. And that I live only to die by the hand of the heir to an ill-gotten throne. That is the fate the gods have chosen to bestow upon me!
The very same. Defy thy destiny if thou dare, but know that it will grant thee a life of darkness unending, devoid of death's reprieve. What saved thee? Adagium.
Okay, so debating on what I want to do here, because if I try to resist my fate, then I'm gonna get somewhat the bad ending. It kind of confused me at first. Regardless, you're going to do what you are told, even if you resist. It's kind of sad that they decided to put this in the game. They gave you a decision, but in the end, the result is still the same of you going forth and doing it. So, of course, for the good ending, we submit to our fate, and obviously the bad ending is resisting. I don't know. Anyways, alright, so we're gonna do that, and then, when we come back, we'll make this decision again, and we will resist our fate.
Loath though I am to serve the shadows and surrender to the scion of a usurper, so long as it brings the royal bloodline to an end. So long as I get my revenge, I will submit.
As thou shouldst, the fate bestowed upon a man cannot be changed. Now go, fulfill thy calling.
Did you two know about this? That I was meant to serve as some sacrifice? Did you keep this from me, Era? What about you, dear brother? Did you know? Answer me!
Alright guys, as promised, so here is the other side of if you chose the other option. Now keep in mind, the ending that comes after this is still gonna be the same. There's nothing that really changed. Really, it's just the opening part of the video that has changed. That's the only piece that has changed. So without further ado, here is the somewhat bad ending, if you will. I don't know. So here you go.
Not once have I begged the gods for such a blessing. And I do not intend to kneel before you now.
Thine impudence shall prove thine undoing, foolish mortal.
Oh, I'm no mortal. I'm a monster. The path men tread was never meant for me. Mine is paved with blood and darkness.
Pitiful creature. If thou wilt fight against fate, so shall it be.
Ghosts do naught but haunt my tortured soul. Please, Era, won't you free me from this curse? Pierce my heart if you must, but you will never kill my resolve.
The gods who rule above and the men who reign below shall lend their strength to the King of Kings. Only a fool would defy such opposition. Though mankind may not realize, everything in this world is preordained. Man exists solely by the grace of the gods and cannot live without. Resist if thou must, but know thy struggles are in vain.
Alright, so after this, it's pretty much the same ending. So, yeah, I'm gonna switch back to the other part and enjoy the final moments of Ardyn's story, guys. So this ending, this part right here is gonna happen after you choose the either the good or the bad ending. So this cutscene right here is going to happen in both scenarios, regardless of what you choose. You just get a different cutscene in the beginning.
Am I alive? Oh, does it matter?
Just so that way you're not confused or anything.
Perhaps not.
But you'll end up in this same place. This whole entire next cutscene is entirely the same on both ends.
Nothing matters. None of it. Not the blessed gods above, nor the accursed kings below. To hell with them all.
I don't know why, if you're gonna choose alternate endings, if you're gonna make somewhat the beginning cutscene different, but you make the ending cutscene the same. I don't understand it.
All that matters is I have my revenge. I will spread this scourge across the earth, lure out this king of light, and kill him. Then, the entire world of Eos will be drenched in the darkness of despair for time eternal.
So yeah, that cutscene will happen at the end of the bad ending. It's just how it is. I like I said, at least with Ignis, it made sense. You know, if you went along with Ardyn's plans and whatnot, then you got to find out more information about Ardyn and his family a little bit through that. But then at the same time, you still got to kick his butt. And if you ended up destroying Ardyn in Ignis's other story, then Noctis doesn't have to go inside the crystal, and he doesn't have to die. So, just the thought there, you know, he doesn't have to be blessed up upon this, nobody else has to die, or anything else like that. You know, what if Ignis decided to actually take that path and find out more about Ardyn and all that? You know, you don't know what could have happened. So even if Bahamut said, you know, this is how your life's going to be, you can't predict a human being's path. If they choose to go the other direction, then they choose to go the other direction with things. I don't know. It's massively confusing of this is your set path. You have no choice in the matter. But yet you give me an option to resist. I don't understand whatsoever. If Ignis took the stance of what he was going to do in his second ending, then he would have been destroyed, the Scourge would have been over, and Noctis will rule on and continue on. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really understand why the gods would want to kill off the Lucian family whatsoever, because reasons? We may never know why the kings want to actually destroy the kingdom. Maybe to not have anybody rule over the kingdom at all, like, at all, or not have a ruler whatsoever. I can see that being understandable, you know, kind of like switching over, instead of having kings and queens, you have presidents, you know, I don't know, or mayors of the little towns. I don't understand why the gods would want to get rid of such a kind, well, up to a certain point, a kind family of that cares about its people. Unless to purge the darkness completely and the Star Scourge completely, eliminating it altogether, then I can see the great sacrifice. But I don't know. I have no clue. It's confusing in itself. But yeah, I don't like that they gave me two options and they still end, the final cutscene still ends the same way, to be honest. It really does. Alright guys, my thoughts on the whole aspect. I love the fighting style. That was brilliant. Love it massively. I wish there was more of it, but there's not. Alright.
I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Off my chair, Jester. The king sits there.
There you go, guys. There it is, to finish the game and wrap it up all in a nice bow. I will place that there for you guys. And we have some time to spare that I can add the bad ending, which you will see before the credits, obviously. No, I don't want to share it to Facebook, but thank you. Are they coming up with a new chapter? I don't know. Or a new episode? I don't know. I know Luna Freya was gonna get one, and I know, I think her brother was also gonna get one too. But I don't know. I have no idea. I know they ended up canceling one of them, but I'm not sure. And if they do end up doing another one, I'll make sure to put it in its appropriate place story-wise. So I hope you've been enjoying this game as much as I have. It's my, I would say, 4th Final Fantasy game series I've gotten into. Final Fantasy X was my very first game that I ever got. Well, actually, it was Final Fantasy X too. But yeah, I like this new game mechanic and stuff like that of just hack and slash, because that's basically what it is. So, alright, we say farewell to Ardyn's side of the story, and as you saw, it wants us to complete chapter 14 in order to get the final piece of the story, which I am super excited to be doing. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna edit a bit, and this one's just gonna be a short episode because obviously it's gonna be episode Ardyn. And when we come back, we're going to finish up Final Fantasy 15. We are on the final chapter as we speak. I will say it might take me a bit because I think I leveled up to 40 something. I need to be at least a little bit higher level to take on some of the monsters. Otherwise, I'm just gonna run through them all and just be all like, I'm not gonna fight any of these guys. These guys are way too powerful. I will say that some of these enemies are gonna be way powerful. So I'm gonna try and do that as best I can tomorrow with leveling up, and then we'll be finishing the game. Not sure if I'm gonna wait until I run out of videos to upload to you and then record this one, because like I said, I have to do some massive leveling up. So alright guys, I am your host, Keyblade Carry 2010. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and I hope you enjoyed episode Ardyn as much as I did. And for those of you that are new to the channel, please definitely check out my other playlists. I do more than just video games, guys. You can find pretty much anything on my page, and you might like it. If you're also interested in seeing more stuff from me, like pictures or whatever, maybe of my next cosplay that I'm working on, definitely go down in the description box and follow me on Facebook and Instagram and all those wonderful sites. You might be able to get to see some of the projects I might be working on since I got my new job, you know. And if you're feeling generous, please, by all means, feel free to donate to the Patreon account. If you don't want to, that's okay. You're already supporting this channel enough as it is by watching this video and smashing that subscribe button, leaving a wonderful comment down below, hitting that thumbs up, and definitely hitting that bell notification so that way you get notified when I upload to the channel, so you don't miss out on any amazing content. But if you do feel generous and want to donate, your name will be mentioned in a video to say thank you, and a personal thank you will be sent out to you. Once I get some money going and whatnot, I might do some autograph photos of myself sent out to people. We'll see what happens. I'm not making any promises or anything like that. So, without further ado, I am your host, Keyblade Carry 2010, and we'll see you back here for more Final Fantasy 15. The final episodes are upon us. Bye!